Alright, so I'm making my 1 year testosterone video. Um, I posted a status asking if anybody had any questions about everything in the process, and I gotta find those questions first. I remember one of them was about the emotional aspect of it, and I think, from my personal experience, like, it made my anger a lot worse. Um, and I'm not really sure about like anybody else, what their experience is with it. But for me, it was mostly just like dealing with anger. Everything pisses me off and irritates me at like the drop of a pen. Um, but it's, I guess, sort of starting to level out a little better than it was. And those questions are there. So the questions, I guess, am I happy with my changes? So far, I think, yeah. My facial hair is grown in kind of thick. It's more visible. Um, I wish it was darker though. It's like the same color as my hair, which is a light brown, so it's kind of hard to even really notice. But it's better than none. And then the third question I got was a little more personal, and they were wondering about if, when you're on testosterone, if your clit gets bigger. And it varies between people. Not everybody's the same. It affects everybody differently. But yeah, it does. It grows, but like I said, depending on the person, it kind of just depends on how big it'll grow, but it does get larger. A lot of other like trans guys that I've talked to describe it as like a baby penis. But I only had a few questions, so there's not really a whole lot to answer to that. As for everything else, my family's the same. They still suck with the whole process. They don't really care about what's going on with that. And I've gotten kind of used to that. I guess I don't really care either. It's a little embarrassing going into public with them because they'll still tell people she, and I clearly don't look like a she, but I don't think they'll change at all with that. But um, something else that kind of like hit me was I watched this other video on YouTube about a transgender guy, and he talks about like his old self and um, what he would be like if he never started testosterone, if he was still a girl. And there's like that aspect of like missing who they were, and I kind of connected with that a lot because I think about that all the time, about what I'd be like if I'd still be the same, if like starting testosterone really was that big of a change for me in my life. And but it's kind of like he said, it's more of missing it like it was a friend, like you lost a friend type aspect. And that's how I see it a lot too. um I do wonder a lot if about like my family, like if I get along with them better had I stayed a girl, like, and not started hormones or anything, and how all of that would actually go, or if they would still be the same with everything then too. And they weren't very supportive um, about me being with girls either way. And then when I came out like this, it just I guess, added fire to it. But overall, I think everything's going pretty well. Um, my I do my own injections, which lately, like the past 3 shots, I think, I've been getting kind of like really hesitant and like I can't do it, and I'm not really sure why. Like it's like I go to do it and then my brain just like stops myself and like freaks out, and I'm not really sure why, because I did totally fine with all my other ones until these recent ones, so I don't really know the differences, and it kind of sucks. um, but I think that's really all I had to talk about. I didn't have a whole lot for this video. I mean, it's longer than my other videos, but I mean, like I always say, I'm an open book. You can ask me anything, whether it's personal or not. I'll still answer it. Um, so let me know if you have any questions, and have a great day.